Living in remote communities comes with its fair share of oddities, including the Tuesday mail plane excitement when you hear the mail plane heading over and everyone gets excited to see what it might bring on the mail. The Woolworths order arriving on a semi-trailer once a fortnight. But one of the things that we don't really talk about as much living remote is the wildlife and the care. A lot of the animals are still hunted and the local mob are still very active in this. So there's a lot of kangaroos and emus, baby bush turkeys come through, which is an Australian buzzard. And often these get turned over to whitefellas to raise. Today we've got with us a little baby red kangaroo. We reckon he's about 70% of his way through his time in the pouch, and we're just going to raise him until we can get him back to Alice Springs to professional care. Now, I've raised a few of these in my time working at Oakvale Farm and Fauna World. We had a lot of the roos come through and we always needed carers for it. So luckily I've got a bit of experience with it. We've had emus come through, we've had a heap of baby birds that we've raised, and whilst it's something that we enjoy, we just don't have the time commitment to it, and we're not really that set up for it with a couple of dogs and a lot of travel. In our cupboard we've got a wide range of strange things. Diavetalac for little baby kangaroos that we keep on hand just in case. We've also got insectivore that we use to hand raise baby birds. We've got chicken feed as well, which helps with emus, as well as a rat and mouse compound that we use. So these are all some of the odd things that come with living in Australia's remotest locations that you mightn't expect. Now, there's a whole bag of thought when it comes to hand rearing joeys. Some say that connection with the foster carers is vitally important for the survival. Some say that you need not to imprint the animal so they can be ready for release. I guess our methodology is we would prefer to have them released. However, we don't have the exact setups that we need to minimise that imprint. We will give this joey on to wildcare, which does look to release these animals. And hopefully we don't do too much damage in the meantime and he can look at being released. If not, it's likely that this little fella might end up at somewhere like the Kangaroo Sanctuary or Wildlife Park in Alice Springs.